Buddy, we are about to embark on Skeletana's second chapter, or half of it, and I'm very positive that there's going to be another love challenge in chapter 3 of his Before We Met story, so I'm not going to be able to continue it until I have all the gold that I need for the apples hairdo. So that's going to be put on hold. I hope you don't mind. So I will be busy harvesting up some princess points and gold. I sound like a slut. No. It's not a. I don't. Is bridal training more like committing prostitution? Because you get after you wanna. No, it's not prostitution, because the point of the contest is that you are competing to see who is the better lady compared to the other lady. And if your boyfriend supports you, that's fine. If he doesn't, hey, that's okay too. And as it is with other contests, you get prizes. The prizes being the princess points, the gold, the ball points, and it's missing. I honestly. Well, let's get the story over with. Chapter 2. Look, it's shown. Skeletana, main story, Chapter 2. A skeleton became human? Yes, even though he was a plain skeleton like you just a few days ago. One day he suddenly turned into a human man. Medicine like that exists? Amazing! If you take it, you can get your human looks back too, Skeletana. Skeletano's old body. A body just like ours, with a pair of eyes, a mouth, and a nose. I'm excited, just thinking about it. Have you seen this former skeleton yourself, Sonny? No, it's a piece of gossip I heard from my witch friends. Oh, if that's the case, there's a high chance it's just nonsense. There is no way such amazing medicine exists, Rattle. Well, it certainly sounds fishy. Now, you two should get going back to the castle. You wouldn't want that ill-tempered count to get mad at you. Sunny walked quickly away. Oh yes, we wouldn't want that now, would we? Sunny's right, let's get back. But Princess... It's okay, I've cheered up thanks to you. I smiled and Skeletana looked relieved. Unfortunately, we ran into Orlando as soon as we returned to the castle. Princess, where were you going together with Bones? Orlando's voice seemed cold enough to freeze everything around us. We were out on a walk. I wanted a change of scenery. Is that more important than your bridal training? It's not the princess's fault. Skeletana stepped up in front of Orlando. I invited her out even though I shouldn't have. The princess was too kind to refuse. That's not true. Look, even now she's covering for me. I see. That was very clearly your fault, Bones. Orlando took the book that Skeletano was holding carefully in his hands. I'll be taking this as punishment. Ah! That was Mr. Phillips' latest work! It's your punishment for tempting the princess. Reflect on what you've done. Yes, sir. Skeletana hung his head, chest fallen. I shouted at Orlando as he turned his back and started to leave. Okay, hold on. Give it back! Give it back, you say? Orlando looked at me with a terribly cold gaze. Yep! But that's not enough to make me flatter. Skeletana may have invited me out, but I was the one who decided to go. And? Give Skeletana's book back and take something away from me instead. You've just arrived here and have no possessions. What could I take from you? How about this dress? If I were to undress you here in the middle of the hallway, I would just look like a pervert, don't you think? I'll give the book back tomorrow. More importantly, your training will proceed as planned. So please wait in your room, Princess. I apologized to Skeletana when Orlando was gone. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Well, alright. And now we see the other choice. Orlando took the book that Skeletana was holding carefully in his hands. I'll be taking this as punishment. Ah! That was Mr. Phillips' latest work! It's your punishment for tempting the princess. Reflect on what you've done. Yes, sir. Skeletana hung his head, crestfallen. I shouted at Orlando as he turned his back and started to leave. Now, what would have happened if I had picked this? That's just mean! Mean, you say? Orlando's lips curled into a smile. For me, this is not even mean. You haven't seen how really mean I could be. I'll give the book back tomorrow. More importantly, your training will proceed as planned, so please wait in your room, Princess. I apologized to Skeletana when Orlando was gone. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. That's a pretty creepy smile, although I have said it in a... I've commented on it. That's the same smile Orlando had used when he was telling off the king when... If you've seen the Before We Met story, you would know what I'm talking about. You got rejected, Your Highness. What are you talking about, Princess? It's not your fault. Besides, I don't mind his teasing. This will just prolong my anticipation and excitement of reading Philip's new book. So, it's no problem. Skeletana made a thumbs up. I was glad he felt that way. I hugged him before I realized what I was doing. Thank you. You're the best friend ever. You think of me as a friend? I'm so honored. Skeletana's body was stiff and cold, but I felt like it was very warm and kind. While I was waiting in my room, Orlando came in carrying a thick book. Looks like you waited for me this time. What exactly do we have to do, and what exactly do we do in a bridal training? There is a wide variety of things. First of all, today you'll be studying history. If you're going to be this country's queen, you need to know everything there is to know about Niflheim. I'd wanted to learn more. Did the king really create Niflheim? That's astonishing. That is correct. The king created this country, and it was only a matter of time until various dead things gathered here. And more than just the dead is gathered here. Objects and places are also drawn to Niflheim. For example, dolls in theaters. It's not out of the ordinary for such things to appear. Almost all of them are made from the memories of the dead living in Niflheim. Perhaps the objects that the dead have completely forgotten wish to be remembered and show themselves as such. Are there people who forget their former lives after they die? Yes, although they do not lose all of their memories. There are those who have lost part of their memory. Orlando poked his forehead with his index finger. Some people are aware of their memory loss, some are not. Although I remember my old life down to the last detail. There are many trifling memories in here it would have been better to forget. I guess even someone who seems as perfect as Orlando has some things he doesn't want to remember. Don't we all? Well, I'll see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye-bye.